live from Las Vegas at the GCA show. After 2 years of hiatus, we're back in Vegas, world's largest cardboard trade show booth. Live here in Martinsville, Indiana, live from Norwood Royal Cigars.
When you guys said, you know, we want you to come on the show once a month, I was like, dude, this is it.
Happy afternoon here from cloudy Florida.
Happy afternoon.
Happy afternoon.
Presented by Kristoff Cigars, along with Hiram Solomon Cigars, and coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Good evening, aficionados, and welcome to another Great Lakes Smoke Show. We got a hot one tonight, folks, and thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it, and we are excited to bring in one of our sponsors this evening, Mr. Kevin Gold of Rock-A-Feller Cigars. And if you stay on, you're going to hear a wonderful gift tonight on the segment called Smoke the Chooch. Lots of giveaways tonight. And we also have to my right here, the president of the Chicago Pipe Club, who will also be donating some pipes for the segment called Smoke the Chooch. So the Smoke the Chooch segment has got a lot going on, so stick around. But in the meantime, thanks. Get the watch party out. Share this with everybody you know. Get the word, folks. We appreciate it. Just to introduce us, my name is RnA Pecorini. This is my brother, Kyle Jesso.
Good evening, everyone.
Down in Florida, we got my brother, Retired Bob.
How you doing, folks?
And the one and the only, the Chooch Master himself, Cousin Frank.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers. Clinky, clinky.
And to my right, Tim Garrity over here at Chicago Pipe Club. And how you doing there tonight, Tim?
Smoky, got the best tobacco in the world, Ace of Spades,
Mm-hmm.
a deep, dark Cavendish.
Which smells delicious.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a great
And
smell. Great smell.
In your Missouri Meerschaum corncob
yes,
pipe.
look
The
at
Wizard.
that one.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyway, folks, again, please share the show. Tim, tell us a little bit of what you know. What is happening with the Chicago Pipe Show?
All right.
And
So,
when is it?
all right. Pipe Show is Memorial Day weekend this year. As a lot of you know, we're moving to a new location. We're going to be at the Lincolnshire Marriott in Lincolnshire, Illinois, 26th through the 29th. You know, this is a new location that is just a beautiful resort. We've got a nice smoking tent. Rooms are booked out, so you might have to get another room. You can call the resort. They have a few extra rooms reserved for us. Also, we've got 176 tables sold to date. So we have a lot of vendors are going to be there.
Yeah, the Europeans are coming, right?
Yes, and you know,
The Europeans.
anybody who can.
British are coming. The Europeans are coming.
The Europeans are coming.
That's the Italians, the Netherlands,
More people were worried that people from New Jersey were coming.
Exactly.
Jersey people.
The Jerseys
Oh,
are
my
coming.
God.
Jersey.
And everybody's running.
So you know, we got a lot of vendors. People are chomping at the bit to just, you know, get out and enjoy each other's company again, enjoy the culture of pipes and pipe tobacco. You know, and for all you cigar smokers, don't worry. There's plenty of people who enjoy a good stick. So one of the things I wanted to extend on behalf of the CPCC as a gift to the Great Lakes Smoke Show, got some brand new smoking pipes.
Very nice.
Those.
Brand new for Stump the Chooch.
That's a nice looking pipe. Can you tell us something about it, Tim?
Just we have, you know, classic Italian Briars.
Beautiful.
You know, good, nice basket pipes. For those who know pipes,
People.
Nice deep roll on that one. Yeah.
we call these worker pipes, meaning, you know, they're reasonable in price. And if you win Stump the Chooch, you're getting it for free, baby.
See,
That's the best price.
That's the best price. Argue with that price. Well, you know,
we're bringing you the high class goods here.
well, you know,
Exactly.
you got me. Everything about me says high class.
I thought it said gas.
Yeah, we fed him chili,
Yeah,
so
we
it's
gave him a
coming.
lot of chili tonight, so tomorrow
yeah.
we'll be a gas type.
Oh boy! So it's going to sound like the brass playing in there tonight.
Oh, tomorrow. We'll talk to his wife about it.
We're very excited to see as many of our friends and new friends that we can meet at this year's show. You know, it'll be great that the guys from the Great Lakes Smoke Show will be present. Maybe Frank and, you know, Bobby ain't coming. We might have to cancel the show if they're not coming.
That's
Oh,
true.
Nah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. They're lost. They're
Yes.
lost this year.
So, you know, if you're interested in pipes, pipe tobacco, this is your one and only opportunity to experience the unique Chicago show.
Mhm.
And anybody who's been to our
Biggest
shows,
in the world.
Biggest
folks. Biggest in the world.
Yes, it is
the best.
the best.
The best.
And how can they find out about
The
it?
best.
Well, we have multiple. You can go to our webpage, the Chicago Pipe Show, but you can also go to the Chicago Pipe Collectors page. We have links to the show there. We also have a breakdown of our schedule for the show. You know, we're going to be having, of course, we're going to have the slow smoke competition hosted by the UPCA.
Okay.
But the UPCA also is hosting this year, kind of a one-off. They want to see how it goes, a fast smoke. So this will be for guys like Ron, you know, who can't keep his pipe lit.
There you go.
I talk a lot. What
Yeah.
can I tell you?
Of course, our pipe making seminar, it will be on Thursday and Friday.
Explain that. You're actually going to be making your own pipe, folks. You're
Correct.
going to have the craftsman. Who's going to be there to show the way? Alex Flora?
Well, Alex Florov, if you don't know, is a premier pipe maker here in the United States. He's been on the show before. If you go through their archives, you can see him. He does some of just beautiful pipes, great grain, great designs. He's one of the people who will be there. You know, we also have club members. It's basically, you know, a finishing class. You finish a pipe and learn the in and outs of, you know, although you might think a pipe is a very simple mechanism, and it is, but there's some finer points to it. And that's what they do. They teach you some of those finer points, but also the finishing. And you leave that class with a pipe. So also Friday will be the buy, sell, swap, which is kind of how the show started. That's almost an all-day event. Think of it like a flea market, all things pipe tobacco. You know, for the cigar guys, there's a few vendors with sticks
Yes,
there.
there is.
But you know, it's a great opportunity to get a great deal on a pipe and tobacco. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday are the show.
And we got dinner.
We have the Chicago banquet, which is Friday night. That's a $20 banquet. Because we're at a new venue, we do need to offset some of our costs. And then Saturday is the Doctor of Pipes banquet, or not banquet, dinner. That's for honoring this year's inductees into the Doctor of Pipes program.
I got the silent auction, don't you?
Yes.
Well,
we
the
have a
silent auction is Saturday. You know, wow.
We don't talk about it. It's silent.
Well,
I know.
A lot of things are silent except for Ronnie.
The whisper auction.
this year's silent auction, you know, if you go on to our Facebook page, the Chicago Pipe Collectors Club Facebook page, I've actually posted a lot of pictures of some of the items, just some of the items that we'll have for our silent auction: pipes, pipe tobacco, pipe paraphernalia, pipe magazines. You know, although, you know, pipe culture is one of the original smoking cultures ever.
Yes.
Pipes and cigars were your first mediums for smoking tobacco. So that goes, and if I'm not mistaken, there's archaeological evidence supporting that many South American cultures had their own cigar traditions. So they're talking history here. Well, you can come and get a little bit of that. And Saturday, there is a cigar making we have a cigar maker rolling cigars at the show.
Nice.
I don't have more information about that. Sorry.
But we will get
You know,
that to you.
I'm more of a pipe guy.
All right.
Not
All
that
right.
I don't like.
Don't
the
hold that
sticks,
against him,
you
folks.
know,
He
just
still
saying.
is a nice guy. Trust me.
Sometimes.
Exactly.
So, moral of the story is we are looking for a great show. We're looking to see our friends again, and we hope to see some new friends. You know,
Yes.
Mhm.
and again, I really extend this to all our stick members, guys who love a good stick. Please, you know, you're welcome as well. We've got almost every one of our club members is a fine characters,
They
but they
smoke
also
sticks.
enjoy a good stick.
Absolutely.
All right.
Which
Fine
is
characters.
fine characters.
How
But
did, how did you become president?
very carefully.
You put enough money in a white envelope.
How about tobacco making or mixture? What do we?
Well,
You didn't.
So
Is that a making or mixture?
Sure. Oh, mixture. That's the new. That's
The
the new
mixture.
term for blending.
The
It's the mixture. Doing the mixture. So I can't wait to tell.
That's like the funky chicken.
Luciano, Mishman, all the
we got Ronnie is going on.
All right, let's go with the Ronnieism. So
mixture.
There we go.
The new term for blending. It's called mixture.
The mixture.
There you go.
Mixturing.
Hey,
If
what
you
kind
want to have a
do
blending
you got?
Yes, Kevin, you need to come to the Chicago Pipe Show all the way from Arkansas. You got it, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
we love
tell
our
us about it. What's
well-
going on with that? Who's running that?
running, running Arkansas.
No, no, no.
It used to be Bill Clinton, but he's no longer there. So
Wonders.
the pipe growing center. Okay, so
Stuff is growing.
I think we're gonna have to.
Oh,
Kevin Gold was probably thinking to himself, "Who is this guy, and why is he on my
oh
show?"
my gosh.
All right, Frank, mark this. It was only 10 minutes before we went way off the rails.
way off the rails. So, John Whitten, who is a member of the CPCC and a longtime head of the blending seminar, we will be, of course, having a blending seminar again. Not sure if it's going to be Sutliff, Lane, or who will be providing the leaf. So these are all things that, you know, keep in mind, folks. We were really hard pressed for time because we didn't get the location finalized until honestly January.
Yeah.
You
We're
know,
late, but we will be back
So-
to different dates next week, next
Yeah.
year.
but like I said,
Next year.
next week we'll
Yeah.
have
All right, I fixed myself, you guys. Screw you all. Look at this. I'm drinking.
Y'all, that's usually my cue to go to go to
The next mixture.
You're off the air. That's it, Tim.
And if it keeps going this way, I'm going to be lit by the end of this show.
You know, I want everybody to drink. I want everybody to drink, and I want them to enjoy the magic touch tonight of Mr. Kevin Gold. What do
Exactly.
you say, Tim? You good?
I'm
Tim,
good.
Thank
Tim
you
is
for the
good.
information, and of course, you'll get more to us as time goes by, right?
Correct. I'll be sending a link out so Frank can put it up for you guys. But also, you know, I'm looking forward to tonight's show. Anytime
Yeah.
we're talking, you know, this show, I've been here when they did the cigar dissection, as I like to
Yes.
call it.
Unraveled.
Unraveled.
The unraveled. You know, that was just amazing. I don't care. I can never talk enough about that experience.
Speaking of which, if you have been following us in our podcast, that show with Brian just released on iHeartRadio,
Wow.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Yeah, no matter what stick
time.
you enjoy, folks, I don't care who your favorite brand is. It's just informational. Plus, it was a great experience. Great experience. That's why I love this show. You always learn a little bit more about the process, the passion that goes
Mhm.
into a good stick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, so for all my friends out there who, you know, enjoy a good cigar, it's a great show.
Thank you.
You know, you
Thank
get a little in-depth history about the makers, but also, you know, what went into that stick.
Thank
know?
you.
And
So,
tonight we're going to
Hey,
find out
Tim,
what's
we'll
going
pay you
on the
after- we'll pay you
Rock-A-Feller
afterwards for
cigar
that.
$20.
shortly.
yes,
Thank you, Tim.
looking forward to it, gentlemen.
Thank you, brother.
Audience, stay gold.
See you
Up
soon,
over here
buddy.
listening.
Again,
Rock-A-Feller.
folks,
Rock-A-Feller.
share this
Rock-A-Feller,
show with
baby.
everybody. We're ready to, with our special guests ready to come on. And Frank, take us to our sponsors.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in one. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita 2-way humidification.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes. We grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature Firehouse cigar line. All engines respond. Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor.
And welcome back.
And
What's up, guys?
Look at who appeared on the screen.
Wow, look at that.
Live
Like magic.
from
The only Mr. Rock-A-Feller himself, Kevin Gold. Welcome.
Hey. What's up, guys?
All right.
Live from Radio City.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Kevin Gold, how you doing, big man? We're going to rumble big time tonight. Let's talk
Sounds like a
about
plan.
that wonderful line of cigars that you have, Kevin. How's it going?
Let's talk about your Rockefeller stick.
Which
Terrific.
one?
It's going great. Which one am I smoking? I'm smoking. Stick or stick? You guys can see that?
Let me bring this up on the. Yeah, hold on a second.
Make it large, Frank. Make it large.
Large.
Jeez.
Make it go. There you go.
Beautiful ass. Got a great ass.
Oh, beautiful.
What
Now
a
I could.
guy.
Now I could. Yeah, I was saving that for you, so now I hit it down. So that's an Ecuadorian Habano. It's our short pyramid. It came in bundles, but now it comes in boxes. It's our Dominican Blue Line. It's an Ecuadorian Habano, Sumatra binder with Dominican and some special fillers in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But we do have a lot of new people on, Kevin. So I know we've had you on the show in the past, but again, take it from the beginning, from how you got involved with Rock-A-Feller and cigars.
You can't talk about that. He's in Witzeg.
Well, yes, he is.
Beautiful Boca Raton.
Over here, you know what I mean?
Come on, what's going on? Well, forget about it. Kidding me?
Things have been changed.
Anyway, so tell the people. Let's give the history of Rock-A-Feller.
Yeah. Well, how did this all? Where did this propagate from?
Actually, it's crazy. I was going to open up a cigar lounge, and I've been smoking my whole life since I was 19 years old. This is my grandfather gave me a White Owl, and my father had White Owl, right? They had Royal Jamaican White Owls, whatever they had back then, right? And that was the first time I smoked. But I've always loved cigars. Like, I just loved it. I just always loved the feeling. I loved hanging out, smoking a cigar. It just was great. I did it when I worked on Wall Street for a long time, and I just loved it. And what happened was I went to an IPCPR with a friend of mine who had a retail shop in Long Island. And when I was at I was watching everything going on. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to open up a lounge. So I was planning to open up a lounge with a couple of guys that made Cigar in back from Billy and Gus back in those days, somewhere near Barclays in Brooklyn. And when I went to the IPCPR, I think it was 14 or 15. I forgot which one it was. I decided, you know what? I'm going to go partners with someone. Doesn't matter who it was at the time, but whatever. And it turned out I eventually bought the company. And I turned the whole company around, and it's been a great journey ever since. I love it.
Oh, you're on the road all the time. Nice. I mean, I follow you, Kevin, and it's amazing how much road time you have.
Where's Kevin? Yeah.
Well, now that you know he's following you, he's usually in that green car that you see behind you.
Right.
One headlight is out. Yeah, one headlight is out. Watch that one.
It's shaky. You know what I mean? It's shaky. But
and I also liked. Go ahead.
Go ahead. We're just talking about the history.
So I also love the right. So I also love the traveling. And the first time I went to Nicaragua was phenomenal. I've been there before, but I never left past Managua. A friend of mine had a condo. I was in Nicaragua, but this time, when I went out to Esteli and sat with the blenders, it was an incredible experience, and I've loved it ever since. I've always wanted to go back many times. Pandemic's made it tough, but we try to get there anyway. I'm planning on going in June.
Nice. So how many years is Rock-A-Feller on your end or prior before you bought the company?
We're going into our 6th year.
6th year. Okay.
The company started in 2010, though.
Gotcha.
Okay. Very good.
So
Very
your
good.
reign started in 2016 then?
Yes, my reign started in 2016, correct.
Not that you've produced rain, but
No. Drink again. So anyway,
this is great. We're smoking the Habano.
This is a nice smoke, man.
Fantastic cigar.
You know what? I really.
Which one? The one?
The white.
The Nicaraguan Habano. Yes.
Nicaraguan.
Nicaraguan.
Yes. The Nicaraguan.
I love the band on it. By the way, it's very regal.
Yeah, let me go.
Very nice
let's
band.
push this in here. We'll
Cigar Package Design designed those bands with me.
Beautiful.
It came out great. Absolutely.
Yes, elegant, manly, great.
Manly.
Ronnie, it's a manly band.
Guys, you know,
manly band.
What can I say? I mean, you know,
it's a manly cigar.
Right. With the pink label.
It doesn't have pink, Bob. So I'm sorry, you're colorblind. But yeah, it is. It's an exceptional cigar label. What can I tell you? I like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's Ecuadorian Habano.
Absolutely.
It's Ecuadorian Habano, and it's got Nicaraguan Dominican fillers in it.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Very nice. This is a great cigar, and yeah, I've been smoking quite a few years lately because that's what I have in my humidor. I mean, I stock them, so they're there. But yeah, this is and you know, and what I found what's really good about your stick is that when you smoke it the next day, I don't have that crappy taste in my mouth.
No, you've got a nice clean palate.
Yeah. You got a clean palate. Yeah.
Yes.
And as Frank was saying, a little velvety.
Velvety. I like it.
Yes.
We want all our cigars to have that feeling in the palate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. We have the ones that go ahead.
Cigars leave that tar build up, and you're like, ooh,
it's sour.
It sours. Right. It's sour.
Yes.
And this you never get that from a Rock-A-Feller. Why? Because it's part of the tradition that Kevin is kind of creating here, and the legacy that you'll leave moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
you
impressive.
mentioned you're coming out with three new
lines. Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about them or keep it a secret?
One more well, we actually came out with a Sumatra box best for smoke in for the Connoisseur Club. That was an excellent cigar, and I'm already having people loving it and wanting me to make a special size for them. Ooh. So we're thinking about adding that to the line. The second one was we're probably going to come out with an Art of Magic 3 very soon. Yeah, the first one we did with Aganorsa, the second one with American Caribbean, the third one I'm not going to name the factory yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're coming out. So that's the second cigar we're working on, and there's another third one. We're adding a line extension.
Oh, nice.
Very
nice.
nice.
The Art of Magic was
Yep.
beautiful. I mean, the box was, incredible. I love the labeling. Was just beautifully created.
Yeah, it was magic.
It was magic.
Yeah.
A lot of people may
We
not
had-
know it, but
Absolutely.
Kevin
No,
is
kudos
he's a
to Jesse
magician.
Flores. He did an
Magician.
Jesse
No,
Flores.
he
Yeah,
is.
I'm a magician, but
Yeah,
right.
but
So,
Jesse does make amazing boxes.
Yeah.
Jesse, like right on
Yes.
top, man. He really is.
kudos to Jesse. He did it great on the first one, the second one, and he's working on the third one now.
So we're being asked, Kevin, is there a Rock-A-Feller website? Our special listener, Mr. Bruce.
No, if you read that correctly, it says,
is there
where?
a Rock-A-Feller website?
well, he
That's
also,
on that
Yeah.
where.
www.vrcgcigars.com. We're in the process of changing it right now, but that's our website.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then Bruce Bush had a good question. It's important. Where are Rock-A-Feller Cigars in Tampa?
Hello. Hello, you guys. Hello.
hello?
Yes, we're here.
Ooh, we hear you. Can
We hear you.
Oh, he froze.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's what Boca Raton would do to you. They make
That's
you
what
free.
happens. Okay.
Turn off the power at 8 a.m.
Yeah. They found him in Witseg.
Wit-
He had to leave
witness
right away. It's,
protection, nailing him.
it's-
Or maybe the neighbors know him because he's smoking a cigar. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, he
But
did
we'll
say
get back.
to the show, prior to the show, he did say smoking is not allowed in Boca.
Are those
So
handcuffs?
are they bringing him out? I wonder why it went. He didn't want us to see that,
I know.
so he froze the image.
All
Let me
right.
see if we can.
Police are hanging out with him right now. But yes, you can look for his cigars, folks. Hey, Barry Bones just jumped on. What's up, Barry?
Hey, how you doing, Barry?
Kevin will ask him a question as soon as he gets back on from Freeze Frame here, Jay Giles.
Jacob.
Now-
Jay Giles.
and we'll just keep it rolling here. So he dropped out. He's got to come back on unless the police nailed him, or maybe even the
boat
association nailed him for smoking a cigar.
He got hit with an EMP. They took him out.
We could. I mean, who knows? Anything's possible.
So, Bruce,
got
we
a lot
hope we talked about that website. Get on it, and thank you very much as usual. Bruce Bush, we'll see what he has to say in Tampa, but he's new. He just moved to Florida, and knowing Kevin, he will be in that whole state within by the end of the year.
Mhm,
He is he's a maniac. He drives hard. He really believes in what he's got, and he's out there big time. So you're going to see Rock-A-Feller all over Florida, guys. You really are.
Yeah,
And
because
they-
he's planning on moving here, Ron.
He's here. I mean, he's here.
Well, he's here, but he's not officially moved.
He's
here.
looking for a location that allows him to smoke.
Right.
The house that he bought fell through, so now he's got to relook again. So he's in Boca for now, but he's still looking.
Everybody is moving here, man.
Yeah, it's the heart of cigar. It's
We
the heart
got-
of cigar
We
country.
got all
right?
kinds of people jumping in. Let's see what's Joe Colino saying. I'm jealous. These
Joe
guys are enjoying their cigars outside in Florida. I got to make my way down there. Well, I heard it. Hey, Joe, I heard it was snowing yesterday. Oh, there's Kevin. Wait a minute.
It was snowing up here yesterday.
Yeah.
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yep. You
All
can't
right. Hear you, but we can't
hear you.
hear us. Keep working at it. Keep working at it, buddy. Oh, he jumped in the car. All right, so he moved to his car. So give him a moment to
He's on the lam and he's moving.
on the lam, man.
Like
He's
Ronnie
taking
said, he's
off.
always moving from
Yeah,
place
yeah,
to
yeah.
place. So we've
He
got
is?
him traveling to his
Phoenix.
Phoenix is next.
he can go out and visit Brad Berko out there.
Yeah.
I say stop through Mississippi and see Barry Bones first.
You know
So
what?
did Joe say? I'm sorry. What did Joe say?
Joe said
His ass is down there in Florida. That's the bottom line. Yes,
He
it's
doesn't like the snow.
Joe,
Illinois.
listen, Joe,
Yeah.
if you're that want to come to Florida, why don't you just come on down? I mean,
Come
hey,
now. Come right now.
come
come
on
right
down.
now,
What the
man.
hell?
Hey,
Kyle's
hey,
on his way.
Kyle's
Yeah.
on his way.
Joe,
Yeah.
you want to go there? I'm with you. Let's hop a plane.
There you are. Kevin, are
What's up, guys?
you hear us?
I think
Can
you
you-
did this on purpose because you wanted me in the car.
We want you to get a quick getaway from your neighbors. This way you can smoke in your car. They can't say anything.
Oh, it looked like
What about the hat?
Kudos to the underground. I'm wearing the hat. Yeah, what's up,
No,
guys?
we can't see you. We can't see you. Take the hat off. Take the hat off.
absolutely. Absolutely.
There you go. There you go.
Hell yes, I'm on my way.
On my way. Jump on the plane and come down right now, Joe.
You can stay with Bob.
Come on down.
Yes.
Come on down.
All right, Kevin, now that you're in the car,
We got to go to commercial break.
we should go to a commercial break now that you finally come on. So hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, do you hear us okay, Kevin?
I can hear you perfectly great. How about, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Good.
we can see.
Good. We're just going to take a little break, though, buddy. So hold on.
That's your 5x5.
Yeah, we're going to get to our sponsors. Hold on, Kevin. Take it away, Frank.
I'm taking it, Ron.
Taking
Relax.
it to
will ya?
the max.
Too slow, buddy.
Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are fourth-generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO. RnA Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs. Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. It all begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our two major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars, designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And
we're back.
There you go.
And we lost cousin Frank and retired Bob.
Oh, who cares? They're retired. They got all day to get out. We don't need them. We don't, really. So, Kevin, we talked about your line, but how many smokes are in your line these days?
So I had Dominican factory. Well, so let's start with Nicaragua. Total 15 blends in all between Dominican and Nicaragua. We keep bringing out old Vitolas from the Dominican Republic. So probably about 32 different Vitolas.
32. Wow.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
awesome, guy. Congratulations. Plus
Thank
the
you.
three more. We got to.
We're back here.
We're back.
Look who
Hey!
Go down. What?
Right now. He said, okay.
Did you get on a Kevin Gold Express? We're hanging out down.
There's a lot of headwind on the way in.
Oh my God. What are you doing there?
What do you think?
That's a good question.
Oh my God. Well, boy, that's a big surprise. You caught me off guard. Did you know?
No, I didn't know.
Wow. Look at that
So,
script.
Kevin, we'll introduce you to Joe Galino. He does our whiskey
What's up,
pairing.
Kevin?
Nice.
Literally showed up on my doorstep like a cat. I rang the doorbell and I was shocked. So he's shocked. Kevin kind of in person, so I'm flying down just to meet him.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
What's going on, everybody?
That's fucking awesome.
What's up, brother?
Man?
It's awesome.
He
Joe
blew it.
Galino. Wow.
My jaw dropped. We were at the restaurant, And our waitress, you know, she runs over, takes care of us right away. And she was standing in the corner, and all of a sudden this guy's throwing the utensils on the table. And I'm like, kind of freaked out, saying, who's this guy, man? What the hell's going on? I didn't pick up on it at all until the end. He says, oh, yeah, you know, I'm new here. But they gave me this hat.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
Master kept us good in a good surprise here, Frank.
Holy cow.
Nice one, Joe. You think?
Here's a good thing for you. So now, Joe, obviously when he walks up to the door, he's got 2 bottles of one bottle of bourbon and a bottle of scotch, right?
Yep.
So he brings us this McFarland Reserve.
Ooh.
Fantastic. And Kevin, it pairs beautifully
with your cigar.
cigar.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I see a story, a pairings article, maybe for the July or June or maybe August story with a Rock-A-Feller. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, there you go. This is actually it's aged 12 years and it's finished in Cabernet Sauvignon casks.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Right. Got a nice like sweet wine finish to it.
That would go good with the Habano.
Yeah. It goes beautifully, Kevin.
It's 90 proof. You just keep sipping on it and just keep sipping on it.
And
we're at we opened this up just a little bit ago before the podcast.
Sure you did.
He's in good company.
Yeah.
I was wondering where all the giggling was going on in the pre-show.
Keep your eye on Joe because at the Paisans Club, he went really heavy in the libations there.
He had no idea what he was doing at one point. He was sweating a storm.
Well, tonight we're on a diet. So
you're on a diet.
We are. So
Kevin, Joe's going to reach out to you privately and talk about a pairing with one of your cigars.
Exactly.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So Kevin, tell us more about your history with Magic, because I think it's important because your line, there's a lot of things that pay homage to Magic. So how did that kind of play?
So when I was 8 years old, I got into Magic, right? I just loved it. And actually, when I turned 10, I went to the dentist and he did a coin trick for me. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then I went to take magic lessons from this guy, Kevin, actually, his name was, but he was eating fire. I was like, you know what? Eating fire is not really my thing, but he was a really good card magician. I remember the first books I got was Now You See It 1 and Now You See It Don't. And then my father took me to a shop called Tannen's Magic Shop on Broadway in Manhattan.
I know what I
And they had a fire sale. Yeah. And they had a fire sale. And I bought this book called The Royal Road to Card Magic, and I got really into it.
That's so cool.
And then actually, well, it gets better. When I was 14, my father's like, go get a job. I'm like, where am I going to work? What do you mean go get a job? So I'm walking down.
You just made money.
Union Square, and they're doing the P game. They're doing the P game on Union Square. And the guy's like, 20 gets you 40, 40 gets you, I don't have that kind of money, right? 40 gets you 80, 80 gets you 160. All right. So where's the P? I'm like, you really want to know where the P is? I go, yeah, which one? I'm like, oh, it's in between your fingers. He kicks the thing up. He sees his 2 lookouts. He kicks up. I'm like, holy shit, what did I just do? He's about to walk away, and he goes, you want a job? Guy's name is Snowball. I'm like, yeah, of course. So I took a job, and I was like hustling on 14th Street when I was a kid. So yeah.
3 card.
You were running that game. You were running that game that I got hosed on.
Where are you making that money from? I'm like, listen, it doesn't really matter. And he's like, you can't do that. So I didn't do it. But I did it for a while, and it was really cool. But what it did was it got me to like interact with people. You know what I mean? Like spectators. And that was really, really important. And I loved it. And then I started doing magic shows, Kevin Fantastico when I was a little older, doing illusion stuff. And I just loved it. And eventually I joined the Society of American Magicians on the first box that we did with Aganorsa in 1902, stands for the year it started. And Houdini started it. Or he planned it on April and then started it in May. And it was an unbelievable. Yeah, it's been great. It was an underground society called SAM, which is Society of American Magicians. And it's magicians that recognize each other all across the world. And I think it's really something special.
You attend the big event in Vegas when they have that?
Which one?
Well, it's the one that everybody goes to. I don't know which one that is. But I know there's a
What we used to do was we used to go to like back rooms. I remember I used to go to Rubens and work in the coffee shop in the back and was like a gopher for magicians. So I kept learning. And then I would go like they would take me into restaurants in the back. And in fact, there was a guy. So the cigar we made called the Cardition.
Yes.
Was about a guy named Edward Marlowe who created the cigar deal. And he used to do magic in a place called Schulian's on the north side of Chicago. And in the back room, he would do card tricks and magic. And that was one guy who would blow you away. Yeah, he was probably one of the best card magicians ever. He passed away a while ago, but yeah. That's what Cardition was all about. It's a homage to him.
Right. Do you still practice yourself? Do you do still magic shows in your own?
Abe got me to do a trick on KMA one day, but yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
In fact, when we did the West Palm Beach event, they had me doing card magic all night.
I'm just waiting for him to teleport himself into Frank and Bob's smoke room there.
We'll put Kevin's face on top of Joel's body. You know what I mean?
So we call it so hashtag the magic of Rock-A-Feller, and that's how we bring it all together.
Oh, love it. Cool.
Love it. We created this rabbit with Jesse. That was great. Yep.
The art of magic. That's another good stuff.
Well, the great part of it is, going into a cigar lounge, it's all about having those conversations with people. It's about storytelling. And I think all great cigar lines have a great story. And like your story, Kevin, I think that ties into who you are and your cigar line so perfectly. It's like the passion just extended.
Correct. Well, I always wanted to do something with cigars and magic. Ever since I got in the industry.
Put it together because, as I said, Frank smoked a lot of those cigars, and he raved about them every time he smoked. So they, I would say they're good. I haven't had the chance to have that one yet, but I know Frank. If he says it's good, I'm going to take his palate and say, yeah, it's got to be good.
The Cardition was real special.
Your palate. Let him take your palate. Cover your mouth.
The Cardition was made at American Caribbean in Esteli, Nicaragua by Jose Valdez, who's a fourth-generation Cuban grower. He's the master blender who came from Pinar del Rio. And we did a 6x52 Cameroon box press. What we did, though, was, it's really good with Nicaraguan fills, and it's almost like two cigars in one. There's the magic. It starts off strong. It's nice. It's a totally different. You'll love it. And so what we did, though, we put his name on the box. And I remember when I said to him, it was going to be the best stem Cameroon that ever came out of this factory.
Wow.
Like it has. That's wonderful. It really is awesome. No question about it. We still have Bruce Bush dying to know, do you have any of your cigars in the Tampa Bay area? Because that's where he lives. Yeah. Are you out there yet? I know you just got to Florida, but
so I just got to Florida, and I plan on blowing up Florida, obviously. I plan on going into every lounge and trying to get my cigars in there. We're in Smoke Inn Warehouse, so he could definitely get them off of Smoke Inn's warehouse.
Right.
There you go, Bruce Bush, Smoke Inn Warehouse, man. You got it, buddy. That's the closest that you can get to it right now. And Bruce Erling Stark, we're not ignoring him. Stop writing nasty things. Oh God!
I mean, geez, Bruce, on Stark Bruce, we're trying to do a show here.
I know, right?
Lord,
God, what is it with that guy? You know,
he could definitely get him in Smoke Inn online, without a doubt.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Perfect. And Barry Bones says that it's an exceptional cigar, and Barry's had it, and Barry has smoked quite a bit of cigars himself. So
he still has a sealed box.
So this is a good story. So we were in South Texas doing events. We did the underground event, and I came back through the Panhandle, and I met Barry Bones, and I told him I was eventually going to show up at Coast Cigars, and I did. And man, he's one guy. I didn't want to put that picture there because he towered over me, but it was all right.
Next time, sit down and you have him sit down and get a 4-foot ladder. You'll still be that height. He is a tall guy.
And by the way, that's a great little area where they were. It's a very nice little coastal town. It was very, very nice.
It's over by Biloxi, right?
Ocean City. I heard fantastic things about Ocean City. So we'll have to.
And he goes, go to this shop down the block and you can get a New York bagel. You're going to love it. And you know what? I went there. There was also a lodge over there. I loved it. The bagel was phenomenal.
Did they have
Really?
Bialys? Because that's all I really love, Bialys.
No, they didn't have Bialys.
Man,
Only New
it's
York. Only New York and Boca Raton. Which is the sixth borough of New York, I'm finding out.
Oh, it is.
Little New
I'm at a
York.
cigar
Yeah.
lounge the other day. A guy walks up to me, goes, "You look familiar." I'm like, "Yeah, so do you." And I'm trying to be incognito, and I'm smoking my cigar, sitting back, and he's like, "I know you from high school." I'm like, "Yeah, I think so,
boy.
maybe."
Well, maybe there's a lot of
you're right.
New Yorkers down in Boca, but I mean, that's
It's not just Boca. It's called Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell you? It's all good, Joe. I'm still shocked, Joe, that you are there. It's amazing. You guys really kept the secret, man. That's pretty
I'm
amazing.
more in shock that Joe went there and didn't tell me so that I could come join him.
Well, I didn't want to ruin the surprise.
Right.
Bullshit, because I would have come.
Carl, you already bought a house.
Yeah, I bought Frank's house.
Everybody wants to buy a house, and
What a perfect show for me to magically appear.
That's it.
I'll tell
Well,
you what.
can
I also
imagine.
like I also like Charlotte, North Carolina. What a great town.
It is.
We got to up at Taylor and smoke on Thursday night up there, so I got to get back on the road. But what a great town that is.
Well, and I hear in Charlotte your neighbors don't blow the whistle on you for smoking outdoors. So,
have you noticed Kevin? He's always looking around. He's got a rubber net.
Yeah, well, what's up? What's up?
He's looking for the local police. The old quacks over there looking at. Oh, that's looking at boy.
Well, I said he's the guy who ran the 3-card money
That's
ring
it.
up in New York.
And of course, I'm driving up the drug corridor right on 10 East, going through the Panhandle, coming into New York. Woo!
Oh, you got nailed. Did you?
I got boxes of cigars in the back of the minivan right away. Woo!
Oh boy.
no.
All right. Be careful of Georgia. They love to nail you in Georgia big time.
Oh yeah, Georgia. I got Saturday night. We got an event at Montana.
Georgia State Police, man, they don't joke around.
Where are you going to
there.
be in Georgia on Saturday? What place?
Place called Montana's. He's got two of them. One called La Jefe, and the other one is Montana's on Flat Shoal Road.
And,
That,
and
near Atlanta or what?
He's
Where's that?
he's a brother, man. He's a good guy.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Very good. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. So you got these 3 ready to come out, like Bob asked you. When do you expect this to hit the market for you? I know maybe shipments coming in is a little slow and all that, but do you have any idea when these 3 are coming out? And do you have names for these so we can look out for them?
Yeah, I can't discuss the names yet either. I'll leave that to Allison to promote it up. So I'm not.
Oh, good old Allison. We should have had her on tonight. What can I tell you?
Allison would probably be cooking.
What is she cooking? Meth? I mean, what is she?
Nah, she's a great cook.
Oh man.
Down here in Florida. It was Taco Tuesday with her husband. It was so good.
oh, I bet.
She's out in Texas, right?
Yep.
Yep.
She's in Austin, right?
I think she is in Austin. Yeah, somewhere in that area. Nice. All good. So you adapting to Florida after your New York livelihood over there and that craziness? How do you like Florida so far?
So far, it's okay. A little hot.
You haven't seen
Well, would you rather be a little cold? You go back north.
You know what? I mean, before I left New York, it was we had 2.5 feet of snow.
There you go. Now we'll ask again. What do you prefer?
You know what? I'm trying to decide.
You like the cold?
Listen, I'm in New York. I was born a New Yorker. I grew up in the city. I'm a New Yorker, born and raised. But I guess after you get over a certain age, Florida's better.
You better believe it. I agree with that.
Absolutely. No question about it.
So
But I don't know
someone
where yet. We'll find out. I will let you know where exactly I'm moving.
Somebody's ears are burning.
look at what
Lost by Frank and Bob.
Allison said, tonight I made Wagyu steak, Brazilian biscuits, and fresh veggies.
Here's the girl.
I'm
She's
sure
a
it was
talker.
phenomenal.
Oh my God.
I know we're all coming after the show.
So we are.
I went to the wrong house.
My favorite restaurant in New York City closed during the pandemic. I was kind of bummed. This place called Volare, Italian restaurant. was there for 45 years on West 4th Street in the Village.
When
Yeah.
they shut down. Oh, in the Village.
Fourth.
Bob, do you remember that one? 45 years. So that's about the time you were hanging.
Fourth and what? Going towards
And
McDougal
Waverly.
or
And
Carmine?
4th and Waverly.
Oh, in Waverly. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Kevin, we got a question here by Thomas. Just checked out your cigars. Any suggestions on the assortment to start out with?
All of them.
Yeah.
They're all
Thanks,
good.
guys.
They're all good.
I don't know, Tom, are you a mild, medium, strong smoker?
Yeah, what kind of palate you have, Thomas? Let us know. Type it and we'll let Kevin know.
Black pepper, white pepper.
All the peppers.
All the peppers.
Sergeant Pepper.
Well, the black pet's in the back. Now, please do me a favor. Please don't sing.
Don't sing it.
Well, that wasn't me. That was Kyle.
Unless you give him more than a drink, I don't want him singing.
I'm ready for karaoke.
Oh, boy.
Vertigo has the perfect comment.
Oh, Brad.
You can't shovel sunshine.
No, you can't.
Exactly.
No, you could shovel oranges, but not sunshine, I guess, right?
And
So
Barry
the black pepper hits you. Go ahead.
Good. Barry Bones says the Blue Dominion and the Lancero for sure. So that is
Thank you, Barry.
Yep, Barry knows his smokes.
So Tommy said medium
Maduro. Medium Maduro.
So Thomas, on a medium, I would go with our Habano.
Yep.
Our Dominican short pyramid Habano is excellent. Our Dominican Toro is excellent, and our Dominican Churchill. Those are really nice, solid mediums. The ones they're smoking too in the Nicaraguan line, the Habano is an excellent smoke. So I would stick with the Habanos.
Yeah.
You got a little white pepper that hits you right over here. The black pepper hits in the back of the throat, right?
Yep.
So it's got a nice little white pepper in the Habano. I think you're gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, give it a shot. No question about it. Give it a shot, Thomas. You'll be happy for sure.
Order.
Well, one of our listeners say, could you explain the white pepper and the black pepper taste?
One of our listeners. It's Tim,
I
the
know,
audience.
well, but he is a listener. He's live.
He's live in the audience.
So the black pepper, it depends on the cigars.
I'm in the audience.
Wow. So it depends how much spice is in the leaf. So in the black pepper, it's going to hit you in the back of the throat. So maybe our Gold Series, our Nicaraguan Gold Series, got a little black pepper to it, but it's also got some beautiful cocoa notes.
Right.
Our Lancero's got some black cherry notes in it. If you retro Hal, the white pepper is more in the Connecticut and our Habano.
Right.
I hope that helps you, Thomas. Thanks for the help. Yes. Okay.
That was Tim.
That was Tim.
Oh,
that was Tim, but it's probably starts with a T. So
The audience.
The guy in the audience. over there.
Live studio
The
audience.
studio, we have a lot of people back there, but only Tim.
Tim, and there's the red pepper version with a little garlic too, in case you wanted that one.
The red pepper hits you right on the lips.
Right.
And Anthony James just jumped on. Hello, Anthony James. How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining in. Joe, tell me, how the hell did you hide this from Kyle? Because he's very pissed.
Well, I transported through your dream. Remember, Ronnie?
Oh, that dream.
Oh,
The
Joe's a time traveler.
We'll talk later.
The Petey dream.
That's,
Yes.
that's why Ronnie's pitching a tent over here.
I'm really enjoying this Habano.
It's very
This
good.
is- Yeah.
Very good.
Should I just do a review on the Habano, or is there something else you'd prefer?
Thank you, sir.
Which one would you
Do a
prefer?
review on the Habano.
Do a review on. He's here. Whiskey Network. You're gonna get, you're gonna get some press, free press. Love free press.
Who doesn't? Even bad press is good press.
Exactly.
Right,
So
bad publicity is good
You want me
publicity.
to review here in an article, or is there a
Sure.
different question that you'd prefer?
No, you could do that one.
The Habano, okay, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's got great flavor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely getting that white pepper you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Right off the start.
Start right off the start.
No.
Yep.
It's nice. Very nice.
And Allison says the Gold Series is great, folks.
It's a great one to review. Oh, you have choices, Joe.
You got conflicting. You got the owner telling you the Habano's good, and you got Allison telling you gold is here. So
Actually,
where's your
I actually like the Habano a lot, and I'm a Habano smoker mostly. I do smoke all the San Andreases too, and the Maduros. But actually, our Maduro out of Dominican Republic is it's a combination of like Mafina and Brazilian Arapiraca. It's really good.
But the retrohale is just incredible. The flavor, on the retrohale, it's like you're walking into the kitchen there.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah,
absolutely.
Nice.
By the time you finish that bottle, I can't wait to hear what the retrohales are.
Believe me, they're going to finish that bottle tonight, Kevin.
Yeah.
Knowing Joe, he's going to finish it for sure. But folks, definitely tell us a little stops that you're going to make, Kevin, so maybe people could follow your trails and on your road trip.
So I'm heading up to North Carolina. Like I said, we have an event Thursday night in Concord in Tailored Smoke, which is great people. Preston and Louie, they have great shops. They have one in Concord and they have one in the Epic Center. And they have a lot of pairings too. It's a wonderful place. And then we're going into Georgia right after that. And then we'll see what happens.
All right.
Wonderful. All right. Sounds good. Hold on
up here.
Oh, go ahead, Bob.
When are you coming in this area?
Orlando.
So
by Orlando.
Oh, I could come by Orlando whenever you want. Just let me know.
See that?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
About 3 hours from now.
Well, that's the drive.
Wait, I'm debating whether I want to get in the car and drive now towards North Carolina or in the morning.
Leave tomorrow morning, stop over by Lake Mary, hang out with the boys, have breakfast. They'll have some bagels for you.
Well,
Frank always has good bagels.
Well, I'm thinking
New York, don't worry, it's the real thing.
Frank could introduce Kevin to Jeff.
Over at Corona.
Get him in the Corona cigar lounges.
There you go.
So, I mean,
absolutely.
It's worth a trip there.
He's got a block
100%.
13 shops already on the East Coast. Let's take a look. Corona would be a fantastic spot for you, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I think he's got 3 shops and one ready to be opened, or did they open that already?
Not yet.
He's opening one in Sarasota.
Sarasota. Okay.
Yeah. Sarasota is growing like crazy. That's a smart move.
It is. All right. Well, let's hold on, folks. Frank, let's do some sponsors. And for the rest of you, hold on, because Smoke the Huge is coming on, and we got a wonderful gift from Kevin and from Tim Garrity from the Chicago Pipe Club. It's going to be a two-way tonight. Take it away, Frank.
Blue Smoke Atlanta is the vision of Robin Blue, founder and CEO, and represents an award-winning luxury smoking accessory line based in Atlanta and sold worldwide. Since 2019, Blue Smoke Atlanta's goal was to redefine traditional smoking accessories into a timeless collection of exquisitely handcrafted luxury products to include cigar pokers, cannabis clips, jewelry, and other awesome things. For an elevated smoking experience, visit us at www.bluesmokeatl.com.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Experience the magic of Rock-A-Feller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of belief, Rock-A-Feller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rock-A-Feller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the art of magic. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar. Our G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind.
You got the one-of-a-kind rankings. They got me at 89. I'm cool with that.
We are focused on evolving as a dynamic brand and bringing you new flavor-filled blends that you'll enjoy and want to share. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor.
And welcome back.
We are back, folks. So thank you very much.
Joe made a comment during the commercial. He goes, I didn't realize at first that was your voice during a lot of these commercial spots.
Unfortunately, yes, Joe, it is.
He goes, you need a raise. I go, okay.
Give this guy a fucking raise. He does it all.
Give that man a cigar.
Yeah.
You know what, Frank? Whatever we're paying you, double it now.
Double it. Yes.
Yep. 0 to double 0.
Zero squared.
What zero should I pay?
Paycheck. Thank you.
Anyway, folks, hey, again, stick around. We are going to do Smoke the Chooch. We got a couple of fantastic gifts. We're going to have Kevin, the gift away, is going to offer what, Kevin? Let the audience know what you're going to offer tonight.
We're going to offer a Dominican, either Maduro or Habano, Churchill, a box of Churchills.
A box.
10-count box.
Not one, a box.
A box.
A box.
A box.
Wow. And from the Chicago Pipe Club, Tim Garrity, for you pipe smokers out there. We have a beautiful Italian basket pipe, brand new, nice and deep.
Brand new. We're not sending out used pipes.
No, not tonight.
Not used. Not used.
No.
Keeping the hash pipe for himself.
Absolutely. All right. So anyway, as you all know, Frank, describe this game to the newcomers.
All right. Well, obviously, I'm a historian. But yes, I do love history. But tonight is going to be a little different. Ooh. I knew that I had Kevin, who's a magician, on. So the questions are going to be centered around magic.
Cool.
So, Kevin, you're not allowed to answer any of these because you'll know the answer.
Okay. Oh, come on. Let him answer. It's for only 5
minutes. Where was the key?
So, it's time to play Smoke the Chooch, folks.
Where's the Chooch?
Where's the Chooch?
Where's the Chooch?
And we
Where's the Chooch?
Where's the Chooch? Everybody loves the Chooch.
Let play it.
That's what I wrote down from Chicago into Florida.
Frank's romantic lover right there. I love it.
That's my love affair with the Chooch. So let's start this off with some very interesting information about magic. So, what did Houdini offer anyone that could successfully handcuff him? What did he offer anyone who could successfully handcuff him?
Well, what do you mean by successfully? Anybody can put cuffs on him.
Cuff him that he can get out. Right. Okay. Successfully cuff him and keep him cuffed.
A Rock-A-Feller cigar.
Hey.
There you go. I like that.
I like that. If Rock-A-Feller was around by then, he would have probably offered a Rock-A-Feller.
I think it was $10,000. I can't remember.
$10,000 in the early 1900s. That sounds like
that's $1 million today.
Kyle, you're off by a few digits.
That'll fill my gas tank.
$100.
Kevin, there it is. Ronnie, you answered correctly. He offered people $100 to successfully, and did anyone successfully handcuff him?
No.
No one. So guess what? He never lost $100.
Never lost it. There you go.
So there you go.
What was Houdini's favorite card? Does anybody know?
Ooh, I see. I like it when the guests even ask a question.
King of Spades.
Nope.
His favorite card would be the King of Hearts.
Nope.
The
King
Joker.
of Clubs.
The Four of Clubs.
Four of Clubs.
And what did that stand for, Kevin? Do you know?
So Houdini did a trick where he would have somebody pick a card. He would take the card, put it in his hand, set it on fire. He has no idea what the card is. So all there would be with ashes. He would take the ashes and rub it on his arm, and the card would appear.
Wow.
And it always was the Four of Clubs?
No.
He changed that.
Why the Four of Clubs? Is there a reason behind it?
Not that I know of, but he always loved the Four of Clubs. There's got to be a reason behind it.
Okay. All right.
A magician never reveals his secrets.
Nope.
Peter said the Three of Clubs. That was close. Peter.
That was very close. That was close.
All right. Next one, Frank.
For you guys, for you chooches. Project Magic is a rehab program established in March of 1982 to strengthen dexterity and motor skills in disabled patients using sleight of hand magic as a form of therapy.
Really?
Who started Project Magic?
Ooh.
Think of magicians. Think about
It could be Copperfield. He was around back then.
Good. You're a pretty damn good person there, Kyle. You're okay.
You did all right, Copperfield.
You did all right. You did all right.
Yeah, because 82, that was before everybody else jumped in.
Chris Angel, yeah. Before him.
Yeah. Copperfield was one of the
Kevin Gold.
originals that made it go mainstream.
There you go.
Right. Doug Henning was before that. Yep.
Henning, yeah.
Exactly.
I remember his
Were they around the same time, Henning and Copperfield?
No, Henning was
Copperfield was a little later.
Okay.
And no, it was not Penn and Teller.
I'm going to make this easy for you guys, or easier.
Okay.
Which of the following best describes a pack of Svengali cards? One end shorter than the other. That's one. That's A.
Okay.
2 or B is they are all double backed. C, they all have secret markings on each card. Or D, every other card is slightly smaller.
Going with C.
That is wrong.
B as in boy.
B. D is correct. Every card is slightly smaller. Did you know that one, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't want to tell them because you didn't want to.
You told him he can't talk. There's one person actually listening to you, Frank.
I remember the first Sigali deck I got. It was awesome.
See that? I have to get a deck of those. I like card tricks, but I'm terrible at them because you need to
drink
practice.
too much.
Because I drink too much.
Everybody drink.
Everybody drink. This is a good one. This is a really interesting one. Not everyone should be a magician, right?
Everyone should be a magician?
Yeah, not everyone.
Not everyone.
Definitely not Frank.
So in 1990, this magician was killed attempting which of the following tricks? Okay. His name was Joe Burris.
1990?
Hot water tank.
1990. A, levitating. B, catching a bullet with his teeth. C, being sawed in half. Or D, being buried alive.
B.
Buried alive.
Buried alive. Buried alive, folks.
Oh.
Buried alive. And it's really interesting how that happened. I mean, he had practiced this trick, and then he had glued the glass together. And what happened, the plexiglass, it actually collapsed and caved in on him.
Oh.
And it wound up killing him.
Wow.
What
That's pretty bad.
What a way to go.
That's a shitty day.
That's a bad day for a magician.
Absolutely.
That's a bad day for a magician. Absolutely.
All right. So once again, folks, the next question is going to be for you winners out there. We've got a beautiful Italian basket pipe and a 10 box of cigars. Habano, is it?
Dominican.
Habano and Maduro, whatever I have. Yeah.
All right, folks. This is a 2-prize, 1 question. This is for the audience. Frank, take it away.
All right. I can do a trick too. I can make this liquor disappear.
I'm waiting for Joe to disappear. I don't know.
I will give everyone a little visual aid here just because they could read along. So here we go. In a famous illusion, the magician's assistant is shackled, put in a bag, and locked inside a box. The magician stands on top of the box and rises a curtain, and then, in the blinking of an eye, the magician and assistant have changed places. Can you name this illusion? Can you name the illusion?
Of course I know this.
Here we
go. Haha, people are Googling like mad right now.
Alexa and Google and Siri all working overtime.
Was that the big what?
The big switch? The
switcheroo by Peter.
I like Brad Berko. He says WTF. The He's looking, folks, because this has a specific. Kevin's upset because people should know this. I mean, it was started by Houdini, who made it famous, and it's been done all over the place.
Morph? Bruce says morphs.
Morph? No, it's a good attempt though.
Nope.
Keep looking, folks. I know someone out there can get this answer.
Some Alexa and Google can't give them their answers out there. What's up with that, guys? Next one.
It's not the switcheroo.
That's a switcheroo. We already got that one.
Switcheroo. Oh, wait a minute.
Allison.
Yes.
What?
Allison says metamorphosis, which is correct.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Allison.
It is correct.
Wow. That was an
Allison gets
Allison, you're going to get a box of 10.
I know you got the cigars already. What a cheap gift that was. Very nice, Allison. Nice. PM me the address and we'll send you out the cigar. I mean, a pipe.
Alice,
saved on shipping. He doesn't have
to. There you go. Very good.
See, there's lies. Now we're gonna get called out because now it's an insider.
Oh, but I can't believe somebody said, wait a minute, I do have another winner who put in metamorphosis.
Who?
So
that was Peter.
So Peter is.
Peter, we don't know you. You can't get nothing.
Pete's good people. He's in Georgia.
All right, Peter.
All right. You're gonna give Peter. You're gonna hand deliver him to him when you're in Georgia. You can hand deliver.
Yeah, I'll give him a box.
There you go, Peter. You gotta find them. And so, what do we do with Allison and the pipe? Does she get the pipe and Peter gets the cigars? How do we do this?
I think send the pipe. Send the pipe to Allison.
There you go.
What do you get?
Allison's gonna smoke a pipe.
Yeah, and we're gonna want that on pictures and video for sure.
Yeah, we want to see
Put
Allison
that in your
smoking
pipe
a
and
pipe.
smoke it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Allison.
And Peter gets the cigaros. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm going to metamorph back to Chicago after the podcast because these guys are freaking me out.
I would too, Joe. I would run as fast as you can.
Metamorphosis.
Kevin, we want to thank you very much for coming on board. Thanks for the gift. And
hold on a second, because I'm a little disappointed in Joe right now because we spent 2 hours with him and killed a bottle just as big as that, and he hasn't even gotten halfway through that bottle.
You know, the three of them are going to kill that bottle when we get off the air.
See, but we did it in 2 hours. They didn't even do it.
He's here for 2 days.
He's here for 2 days.
So, how long are you going to be down there for?
Joe is going to join us on our podcast tomorrow night, which is going to be a pairing of
Dalmore Cigar Malt.
Dalmore Cigar Malt and Vertigo with Michael Herklotz, the pairing of his cigar. And I forgot the name because I'm old.
That happened.
I came out here for the pairing, not these guys.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You got
That Dalmore malt is amazing. It's probably going to pair with just about any cigar, how sweet that cigar malt is. And actually, that was my first pairing review. I did a cigar malt with Whiskey Rebellion from Roma Craft.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, you and Kevin are going to have a lot of good stuff to talk about with his cigar and your pairing. Can't wait to see that. That's going to be great. Kevin, we really do expect you to see you at the BCA August 12th and 13th, folks. The crew is going to be out there. Make sure you mark it down. Hotel rooms are still available at the Holiday Inn Express in Martinsville. And you're going to sit down with manufacturers and blenders, and it's just going to be a fantastic weekend. So mark that down on your calendar.
I'll be there. These fucking chooches won't be there.
You're going to be with the best chooches. Us.
Well, look at there. Peter says, Kevin, he'll take the box at Montaña's on Saturday.
There you
He'll
go.
meet you at Montaña.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Tell him to come by. He's got it.
There you go. Again, Kevin, we wish you all the luck over there in Florida. Make sure you go up to Orlando, check out the houses there. You're gonna like it. It's a great area. And Tampa is right about an hour and a half if you're in that area in Orlando. It's the cigar capital of America. And of course, you can hang out with those two chooches all the time. They'll love to smoke your cigars. And boy, will they smoke a lot of them. They'll even hold you a cigar box.
Well, he's coming with the minivan full.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
Here we go.
Anyway, folks, so tune in tomorrow night. Are you going to go on air, Frank?
Yeah, we're going on air somewhere around probably 6 o'clock, right before the event takes place between 7 and 9. So we'll try to get on probably somewhere around 6. We'll try to pull Michael and Ben Boyce from Dalmore and
Joe himself.
And Joe.
Of
course.
Of course. You have to get Joe on. I mean, he came all the way down there tonight in 3 minutes and hang out with you.
We'll get some network feedback.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Once again, Kevin, we wish you all the luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate
I
you.
enjoyed being on as usual. It was a lot of fun.
Great. If you want to stay for the after party, you can.
Yeah, it is hard. With the battery running, he's not going to be able to start the car to get out.
There's no battery running, and look, 2 hands. I have a stand in here.
All of a sudden,
you're still
magic.
Are you afraid of the local police that's going to stop you from smoking even inside your car?
I'm good.
Well, thank you again, and everybody, from all of us to all of you, enjoy your week. Catch the chooches tomorrow night. That's going to be a lot of fun. And special guest Joe. A lot of drinking.
There you
All
go.
right?
There you go.
See you next week, everybody.
Have a good night,
everybody.
Take care.
Many of the cigar brands that we make, they're antique, historic cigar brands. They've been made on and off for about 100 years.
When you're smoking Toscano, you're smoking 206 years of history.
The Italians are here.
We're here. We're in the house. For some reason, we find a lot of Italians on this show.
Listen, I'm a Jersey guy.
Hey,
so,
we won't hold that against you. We invented this we want to give people the opportunity to smoke the cigar at the optimal level.
The Chooch Cigar.
Can you believe it?
The Blanco 9 Chooch.
¿Cómo va? ¿Está bien?
¿Qué dice?
¿Cómo está?
Finally, I can answer the question. Anything new?
Yeah.
And we have some cool new stuff from Oliva.
This is a passion for me. It's not a job.
Your love and passion for this is,
I love it.
unbelievable.
That's why we can make pipes out of this variety of corn.
11 years ago, I went back. I bought the rights to everything La Polina.
Sure, it's family.
And restarted the brand again as a tribute to my grandfather.
It's nice because you get to see a lot of your friends. You got to remember, I've been doing this for 30 years, so a lot of these people are like family.
Build a platform
where we could celebrate boutique cigars.
Leaf Starlight House blend for one store in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Join forces of pipe tobacco and
superheroes. I always look forward to the Super Bowl events, and I always looked at the trade show as just one of those things.
We're not just selling cigars. We try to live our lives, and we use this as a means to share our stories and to really create community.
Hold on, man. Like, wow, that was wow, man. You got me.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining.